Hello, brothers and sisters of the light, fellow star seeds, way showers, and light workers. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with another marvelous message from my favorite collective of ascended masters, as channeled by Daniel Scranton, and they go by the name of Thymus. And the title of this message is What is to be Revealed in Each of You. And this was for August 26th, 2023. And they begin, blessings. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters. We are here to give you what you already know, but what is also very deeply buried inside of you. We want you to know that everything does exist inside of you, and that you also get to have the experience of having it drawn out of you by those who know it more clearly and with more certainty. We are here to remind you of that which you already are, and to show you a path to getting to that place where you always know and the experience who and what you really are. It happens to be the case that there are many paths to discovering who and what you really are, and there are many ways of expressing it, many ways of living that truth that you are source energy, that you are unconditional love. That's what makes us all unique, and our uniqueness needs to be embraced by each other. It is an important part of growing and evolving to recognize that everyone is playing their part and everyone is as they are supposed to be right now. Now, of course, everything and everyone will also change, but as an individual, you are not in charge of when that happens or how it happens. And that's why surrendering is also a priority for everyone there on earth at this time. Now, can you bring the best out of everyone that you are interacting with? Absolutely. And let that be your aim. Let that be your goal. But never see yourselves as having failed at it. But instead, recognizing that you did the best you could as the unique aspect of source energy that you are and that you were in that moment. In other words, let yourselves and everyone else off the hook. You wanted to create the idea of chaos and the idea of failure so that you could experience rising up from chaotic failure and moving into blissful success. Now you know what you always knew, and it comes time to practice it in the real world. In other words, when you are around other people, and you have then the opportunity to practice these truths, and you will get reminders from within you that are called your feelings. Your feelings will always guide you in the direction you are meant to be going in. But you must listen, and listening sometimes takes courage, conviction, and sometimes you don't listen so that you get to experience what that feels like. And then you become clearer about the importance of listening. And you do. And you could say that it is trial and error, or you could say that it is the experience of having lots of different outcomes and feelings. And when you put it in terms that feel good to you, then you also know from that feeling that you are doing what you need to do in that moment. Continue to value your feelings and follow them. And you know you will always be on the right track. And remember that how you feel when you think about someone else also matters. When you are cutting someone else some slack and letting them off the hook, and that feels better than criticizing them and condemning them, you know you are doing what you need to be doing with your thought energy in that moment. And that's all you can do. But there will be more that you can do in the future, and you will have so much to look forward to in the future. Our advice is that you never give up on yourselves or anyone else, and that you live each moment as you can, one moment at a time, as happily as possible. That is all for now. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters, and we are always amongst you. Now, this was a very enlightening message, filled with so many good suggestions and so many truths, too many for me to single one out. At this time, I suggest if you have the option of going to the Show More section on your device, you can listen to this again and follow along with a script, or in a couple of days, YouTube will have the transcriptions available for all of you. But this is a keeper, in my opinion, not that anyone asked. This marvelous message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com. And his YouTube channel is simply his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to put the words to this message below in the Show More section, as I referred to a moment ago. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, and it's always with deep pleasure and great honor and much gratitude I bring you these messages from the collective of Ascended Masters.